beautiful to watch them finger spell and stuff. And then some like don't. They get clubs.
I follow this Coda who does stand up.
Oh yeah.
He did this whole thing about the difference between an interpreter and the way in which they sign versus the way a Coda and people who sign just because they do.
Right.
How different it is. It's like jumbled words versus like elegant like hand ballet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like the person that did the Rihanna interpretation. And also they're not doing it in ASL grammar, they're doing it C, which is signed exact English. So they're just following the words the way it is. So that's like it's a whole accent dialect sort, and there's like regionals too, like West Virginia signs differently ish. Like there's like an accent, like a finger spelling accent.
So would someone from Brooklyn not be able to understand someone from San Francisco?
That's always been the case.
That's beyond sign. No, it's the same basic sign language, but like they just all of a sudden there's regional signs.
Yeah, and they're just
hey,
it's Brooklyn versus Manhattan.
Yeah, there's good morning and hey, there's good morning, you know. but yeah, it's very regional.
We are live.
We are live.
Hi,
everybody.
We did it. This is going to be a unique evening for our Roll the Dice viewers. Tracy's in charge, and it's only taken me 2 hours, I think, to get everything working the way it's supposed to be.
It felt like an hour and a half.
Thank you. That's how I try to, I hope that I can, make our time together feel like it goes by a little quarter faster than maybe it really has.
It really is.
And I hope that anyone tuning in feels the same. This time is just going to blow by, especially because I will mess up a lot. But that's what is improv, if not messing up and then making it look good, right? Alfred knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Welcome to Roll the Dice. We were tuning in for our regular show that we stream here twice a month on the second and fourth Friday of the month. We are going to provide for you improvised comedic entertainment here. Those of you tuning in on our YouTube channel will be able to interact with us directly by providing suggestions when we ask for them for the games that we are going to perform tonight. You will be able to decide the course of how these games are going to be performed and played. Our comedic lives are in your hands tonight.
Yeah. And you're like family. You're going to give us suggestions whether we ask for them or not.
Exactly.
Is there anyone watching yet?
We have people watching us.
Really?
I know, and not even counting me because I'm in it.
Speaking of family,
that's right. There's family. So we are Roll the Dice as a group, but let's introduce ourselves individually. I'm Tracy.
Oh, I don't know what order we're in.
Just
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Maya.
I'm Alfred.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Dave.
That's all of us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Well, there's the Tracy that you're already
one,
assigned in to watch. So.
The one thing I couldn't figure out tonight was how to assign an order for us. So that'll be the only, hopefully, I've already ruined it for ourselves. Hopefully, the only technical hurdle we must jump through tonight is just not knowing how we appear to you on your screen. But with that out of the way,
we are lost without Jess.
I know if this night has proven anything, it's that we need Jess.
Jess and Josh.
And if not Jess, we need Josh.
Jess and Josh and Josh and Jess.
The J's have left us tonight, and you're stuck with the T. And but we're hoping for a W.
Yeah.
No, but still that T.
And the D wasn't
Oh,
even
I like
considered.
Well, we're going to kick things off here with a group game. And the way this works is we don't know what games we're going to perform here tonight until I roll a die on my screen here. And it will tell us, because of the numbers we have assigned them, what game that is going to be. So, okay, I'm sharing my screen. This already looks wrong. Let's see. Can you
Just a little
see
peek behind
a
the
die?
scenes right
there.
now.
Whoa, hey, all
Is it
right.
here? Have I done it?
You've rolled a 2
Oh my goodness. All right.
on the
We've rolled a 2. Is that
four-sided
even a group
die.
game? Have I already?
Wait, that's a
Let's see.
two-sided die.
It's on a 4-sided die. What's that?
For our group
Here's
games,
our list.
quickfires. We need an 8-side. We need an 8-sider. Get out of here, 2. Oh,
Yeah.
an 8-sider rolled an 8.
Twos.
That
Such
means
a
we're going to
deuce.
play Waiter. Our game is Waiter. So stop sharing here. And for the game of Waiter, we're going to need screen. What stopped? Broadcasting stopped? No. What is that?
No, it still says broadcasting on
Still
here.
says YouTube up there.
It still
It's
says
done.
live. Okay, I think we're good. I think the thing scared me.
Everybody in the
we
audience,
need-
raise
Don't
your
be
hand
scared.
if you're
Be
there.
brave, Tracy.
I'm scared right now, you guys.
Tracy, you make it look so good.
You
Guys, we
too.
need objects. Don't we need objects, nouns?
For Waiter, yeah,
Items.
object.
We do.
We need suggestions
Come
of
on,
objects,
fans.
nouns.
Come on, audience.
Give us suggestions of stuff.
Stuff. Just type
Stuff.
things and stuff.
I like
and
that.
Stuff
We
and
need
things.
suggestions of objects and nouns and stuff is literally what I have typed now into our YouTube chat. Because I am eloquence personified. And as many as you can give us. And then what we will do is we will be quick fire response, jumping in here with the old joke, tried and true joke format of Waiter, there's a blank in my soup. And then we'll be improvising punchlines based on your blank that you've been filling in for us. And they're already rolling in, you guys. This audience
Right.
is on fire.
Woohoo!
So let's you keep them coming, and let's go ahead and get started with bricks. Waiter, there's a brick in my soup. Go ahead, raise your hand when you got one. All right, Maya.
Waiter, there's a brick in my soup. Oh, Clay.
I like it. I like it. Alfred.
Waiter, there's a brick in my soup. Apparently, you don't understand the concept of bouillon.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a brick in my soup. Oh, would you like a side of mortar?
Mm. Oh, Dave.
Waiter, there's a brick in my soup.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a brick in my soup. It's a really bad start, but we can build on it.
Ooh,
Oh,
very nice. Let's go toothbrush. Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a toothbrush in my soup. Are you trying to tell me something?
Dave.
waiter, there's a toothbrush in my soup, and yet no floss.
Maya had one.
Waiter, there's a toothbrush in my soup. Are you gonna go dental over this?
Alfred.
Waiter, there's a toothbrush in my soup, and I would think that would be a bad thing, but now I see you have a plaque.
Oh.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a toothbrush in my soup. Do you have any tartar sauce?
Ah.
Glasses.
Would you say glasses?
Glasses. Maya.
Waiter, I don't know if you can see them, but I have glasses in my soup.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, I think you accidentally dropped some glasses in my soup, unless you were framed.
Ooh. Dave.
Waiter, there's glasses in my soup, and I think I swallowed the contact lenses.
Tracy. Waiter, there are glasses in my soup, and they're not even my prescription. Maya.
Waiter, I realize hindsight is always 20/20 in these things, but it looks like you've left your glasses in my soup.
Dave.
Waiter, there are glasses in my soup. Okay. This one or this one?
Alfred.
There's some glasses in my soup. Can you lend me yours?
Oh.
Cassie.
Waiter, there's some glasses in my soup. Oh, are those Coke bottles?
Dave.
Waiter, there's glasses in my soup. Does that mean we're going to transitions to the main course?
Oh.
I'm curious to see how we do with this one. Geiger counter. There's a Geiger counter in my soup. Dave.
Waiter, there's a Geiger counter in my soup. That's really not the problem, but I ordered the shake.
Part of me will like Google Geiger counter.
Waiter, I'm positively shaken up. There's a Geiger counter in my soup.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a Geiger counter in my soup. And I thought I was the radium, but you're the uranium. You're the
Uranium.
uranium. Yeah, thank
Cassie.
you. It's a team
Geiger.
effort. Thank you.
Waiter, there's a Geiger counter in my soup. This dish is totally nuclear.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a Geiger counter in my soup, and I'm curious what it's doing in there.
Oh.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a Geiger counter in my soup, and you look radiant.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a Geiger counter in my soup, and I think this might be a theme restaurant. Do I hear the Imagine Dragons playing? Radioactive? Anybody?
Oh.
Oh.
Not a fan. Maya.
Waiter, I'm going to leave you the most glowing review. There's a Geiger counter in my soup.
Elizabeth.
Waiter, this is a family-friendly show, and there's an HR Geiger counter in my soup.
See, I get that. I don't get the Imagine Dragons reference, but I get the HR Geiger. Yep. Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's a Geiger in my soup, but, who's counting?
Oh.
Apparently not.
Their crown. Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. Dave.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. I'm not paying extra for the king crab.
Cassie.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. I have an oral surgeon on speed dial if you need him.
Alfred.
Hey, waiter, there's the crown in my soup. I hope this isn't going to be an ongoing series.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. This must be a theme restaurant because I think I hear Prince playing.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
Cassie.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. Is this kind of like Mardi Gras with the king cake?
There's a plastic baby in here too. Elizabeth.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. I sure love medieval times dinner and tournament.
Maya.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. This is not the way to get ahead.
Alfred.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. I ordered a tiara.
Dave.
Waiter, there's a crown in my soup. Keep pushing, ma'am. Keep pushing.
And that's the game. Game.
I mean, that's one way of being family friendly.
Yeah,
Well, literally family
Yeah,
More
friendly.
that's
friendly,
how
more
families
friendly.
are made. All right. Let's throw it back over to the
Oh, oops.
why it feels like this takes forever for me to get to. Everybody else makes it seem like it goes so much faster. Let's see here. All right. If I bring over to my screen here to, all right, let's get us a 20-sider. And 14, that's going to be Spotlight Story. All right, we're doing Spotlight Story. This is a game for all of us. And the way that we're going to play this, what we'll need is just a title of a story you'd like to see told, a story you've never heard before. And what we will do then is each of us will get a chance to build this story between us here. As I control the spotlight, I will be cool. No, this feels like it's already asking too much technical know-how on my end, but we'll see. But we will each of us give it a chance to build upon this improvised story where we will give you a beginning, middle, and end based on your title. So can we get a title to a made-up story? And what I will want our improvisers, let's see, make sure I know what I can do here. I think if I can just tap on you all, I can spotlight, and I think we can do this. All right, I think this will be exciting. I like the title suggestions that are coming through here. Boy, oh boy. I'm gonna go. Our first suggestion I saw roll in here was the little boy who could see flavors.
Oh.
All right, so the little boy who could see flavors, and let's go ahead and see if I know what I can do here to spotlight the performer. All right.
Jimmy had a unique talent. He could see flavors. So he never ate anything that was bad. He saw broccoli and he knew what it was. He knew to avoid it. And he saw ice cream, and even before he ever ate it, he knew that was his wheelhouse. So Jimmy decided when he grew up, he was going to open up an ice cream parlor. But there wasn't going to...
The ice cream parlor used to be a bakery. And the bakery had all kinds of things. But this bakery had no sugar. So all the things that he could see fooled him. The cupcakes were savory. The cakes were not of regular holidays. And little Jimmy was confused, and he knew that he could turn this place around.
So he decided one day to see what would happen if he were to bring a bag of sugar to the ice cream parlor. Would the reds taste as red? Would the oranges taste as orange? That became his quest, and he decided to become a scientist because of this. But that's a story for another day. So anyway, he brought this sugar with him, and it was epic. His mind
was so set on this that he didn't stop to think about what would happen when he actually opened up the bag of sugar. He opened up this 2-pound bag of sugar, and the second he looked at it, the sweetness came rushing at him. And he had such a sugar high and started bouncing off the walls because he could taste all that sugar by just looking at him. and because he could not only see flavors, he could taste what he saw. And he just went absolutely bananas and
was filled with a sugar overload of sight, taste, and the one thing missing was touch. And so he decided to turn the bakery into an exploratorium of flavor where you could taste it, see it, touch it. It was an immersive bakery ice cream store experience. And Jimmy became famous, and he won a Nobel Prize for sensory experience. And he opened
a tactile, experiential bed and breakfast inn, which didn't actually serve food that you could eat, but you could touch almost any food imaginable. And because they had such a variety, it was verboten to eat any of it because then it would be used. But you could certainly lay hands on the food. And similarly,
he wound up meeting a lovely friend who became his best friend. And that best friend's name was Lucy. And Lucy could hear food. So when she came in, she was able to hear a symphony. And if a meal wasn't going to be right, or if flavors weren't going to mix and they shouldn't be in the same room, let me tell you, it did not strike the right chord with Lucy. Oh no.
And then one night, Lucy heard the most amazing sound. And Jimmy could see that sound. And that's when they knew. Not only is the food going to be delicious, but they're going to be best friends for a long, long time. So that night, the plaid towels arrived. It was so confusing for both Jimmy and Lucy. There was plaid towels and plaid napkins and plaid placemats. They didn't know what to do. They could see the deliciousness, they could hear the deliciousness, but all they could taste was a medley of maybe something that shouldn't go, like broccoli and ice cream. Life isn't perfect. They looked at each other and laughed.
The end. What a beautiful story.
And that little boy grew up to be Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's take that beautiful story in mind and play us a whole other game.
Oh.
Let's give this guy a roll here. We're going to play 13, which is new choice. This is for 2 players to step up. And the way this game is going to be played, stop sharing. The way this game is going to be played between Maya and Alfred is they're going to do a scene together. And at any time during this scene, I will call new choice and they will have to amend the last thing they have spoken. What I'm going to start off with here, and I'll continue my explanation here, but I want you guys to think of a relationship. Can I get a relationship for Maya and Alfred to play out? and then they'll perform an improvised scene together, as we typically would. But should I stop them and say, new choice, whoever was last to speak, whatever was last spoken, they're going to have to give me an alternate line. And I may call new choice again. They'll have to give me another alternate, and I can call it again and again until I'm satisfied. And then whatever the last new line was provided, the scene will progress from there, and as if that was the thing originally said. We got some great suggestions rolling in. Let me give a quick example to those watching who may not have seen the game before. Maya, give me just a line, something you might say during a normal day.
Oh gosh, I hope this email goes out on time. I'm kind of worried about that.
New choice.
I hope this email goes out on time because I really want this guy fired.
Exactly like that. So we've got some wonderful relationship suggestions here from our folks. Let's say, senator and intern. Here's your relationship, senator and intern. And let's go ahead and begin.
Ma'am, I think I burned the coffee. I'm the worst intern ever. Probably.
Not the worst. At least you didn't serve it to me. But I am going to wait. Are you paid? I can't remember.
Intern. It means I pay them.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to charge you more for that. I'm sorry. This is, I'm not gonna fire you because I do need the help. But you know what? We're going to use that money and invest in a gift card to the local coffee shop because buy local.
New choice.
So we're going to use that money and invest in a Segway.
New choice.
We are going to use that money and give it to me.
You have so much money and I have none.
Okay, but it's like you're trying to poison me. So I feel like let the punishment fit the crime.
It was an accident.
Was it though?
That's what they told me to say.
They. Who's they?
My team of attorneys.
New choice.
My mom, Mrs. Kent.
New choice.
Look, I don't know. Okay. I want to kill you.
Rude, first of all. Second of all, I feel like that's grounds for firing.
New choice.
I feel like that's grounds to send you to clown school.
Okay, that's fair. My nose is big and red already, so I feel like I can excel more in clown school than I can as your intern, Your Honor.
That is a fair assessment. I would like you to pack your bags and leave. No, you know what? You might actually need the unicycle. I'm going to ask you to, leave your fancy thread 800 count Egyptian thread cotton suit behind and go to clown school and consider what you've done.
Not leaving that suit.
New choice.
Suit is part of my evil empire.
New choice.
If I leave that suit, I'll be completely naked.
You know what? Then get arrested for public indecency. It's no skin off my nose.
New choice.
I'm okay with that.
I feel like this could be the start of a beautiful relationship.
New choice.
I've never had so much of a feeling of body positivity before in my life.
Honestly, I feel like you could be the first hippie clown that ever existed.
I'm glad you see me for what I am. You know, this politics stuff, it's a lot like a rock concert.
New
Just
choice.
let it all hang out.
New choice.
I'm wondering if this is within the guidebook that I filled out at the orientation.
New choice.
Will you marry me?
I mean, the last guy I was married to was a clown, so I clearly have a type.
So there's a chance.
Small chance. Let's see how you do on the unicycle. That's really where it all comes down to. How
New
well,
choice.
you know. Okay, why not?
Hey, that's our scene. Yeah. Oh, why does it keep making my background disappear? Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. All right, here we go. All right. You know, it could have been a lot worse with me in control. So and with that, let's go to a guessing game.
Ooh.
As I switch screen here. All right, guessing game. Gonna play a guessing game. 4-sided die. Oh, a 4. That means we're gonna play interrogation.
Ooh.
All right, stop this screen share here. Interrogation. This is a game that for everyone to play, but in particular, we will need someone to volunteer to be our guesser so that we can send them away. Assuming I have that power. And we have Elizabeth volunteering. If it doesn't work, we may just have you do, like an earmuff kind of a thing. Yeah, there you go. That'd be perfect. Yeah. And of course, the way this, what we'll need for this interrogation, Elizabeth is going to be playing a. Did I say interrogation? Is that what we're playing?
Yeah.
That's not all of us.
Interrogation.
Yeah.
That's not all of us. In my head, I thought press conference. Interrogation is not that. No, interrogation. Elizabeth is actually going to be a criminal, and
The accused. They're presumed innocent,
The accused, yes, presumed innocent.
Thank
and
you.
actually, we will need then 2 players who will play her interrogators. The rest of us will hang back. Although if you feel like you have an idea of how to help them out, if you see anybody struggling, of course, feel free to hop in as we play. And what for Elizabeth to guess, we're going to need some suggestions for a C or D list celebrity that she has killed in this scenario. Not the first celebrity you think of, but deep in the recesses of your mind, like the 3rd, 4th, 5th celebrity that may come to mind. And then she will have to guess with what unusual murder weapon she killed that celebrity. An unusual object that you wouldn't typically think of to be used for the act of murder. And then finally, to guess where the body has been hidden, in what famous landmark may the body have been buried or placed. So we'll get those suggestions rolling in here, and I will see if I can send Elizabeth out into our waiting room. Despite the fact that I know that our host disabled waiting rooms. Let's see. I'm going to do it. Let's see if it works. Push the button. She's gone. Yes, I have all the power.
You make it look so good, Tracy.
Oh man, my heart has been racing since I hit go live.
And we've been cheering you on. You're doing great.
Thank you. Oh, I feel it. I feel the love and support.
Give me a T. Give me an R. Give me an AC.
Let's see.
What's that
We've already
spell?
got our wonderful viewing audience giving me suggestions before I could even type it into the chat, which means that they are on top of things better than I.
Woo!
So
Yeah,
we
the
got some
great audience.
fun suggestions coming in here for C and D list celebrities. For Elizabeth to have murdered. You know, I we're gonna go with Will Wheaton, Star Trek: The Next Generation's very own Will Wheaton.
Will
is,
Wheaton?
yeah, Will
Wheaton.
Wheaton
Will
is the celebrity. For an unusual murder object, we've got I like loaf of bread. Loaf of bread is an interesting murder weapon. So Will Wheaton murdered with a loaf of bread. And then let's see, waiting for landmarks to come in here.
I did hear Will Wheaton was always scared of carbs.
Not even avoiding them, scared of them. He fears carbs.
But why?
Will, why are you afraid of carbs?
That's a pretty good card there. Oh,
That's
right,
Picard.
Picard. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Thank you, disembodied voice of Dave. All right, the body has been buried at Chicago's Bean.
Oh, the bean. You mean Cloud Gate?
The famous Chicago Bean. So we have Will Wheaton murdered with a loaf of bread and buried at Chicago's Bean. Maya and Cassie are our interrogators. They will be providing hints in their interrogation, clues to help Elizabeth guess these three items, and then if as she's guessing, we as a support will provide little light claps if she's on the right track here. More hearty claps if she's almost got it, maybe just a fraction off. And then of course loud cheering. She knows, all right, she's guessed it, right on. Let's move to the next item. And then the game will be over once she guesses the three items. Let's see if Tracy can bring her back. All right, here she comes. Oh, I feel a real jolt of power here. All right, you may begin.
Well. We can't seem to hear you. So I'm just wondering when you will tell us who you killed.
I didn't kill anybody.
Was it your personal trek?
My personal trek? What, you think I killed William Shatner?
Well, I mean, that's an obvious target.
He is kind of old.
And I mean, he has been around for a while.
For a while?
For a while.
He's been around for a while?
Yes, a while.
A while.
Are you afraid of gluten?
Am I afraid of what?
Gluten?
Listen, I know you think I killed Will Wheaton.
Yeah!
But I don't think I did.
I mean, it's awfully silly-ack of you to think that. I mean, why else? I mean, the way you offed Will Wheaton is kind of obvious, you know? I wonder.
You think I killed Will Wheaton with some whole wheat bread?
Woo!
Okay, fine. I killed Will Wheaton with some bread. What do you want from me? I'm a murderer. That's what we do.
Are you friends with Anish Kapoor?
No.
Really? Because the way you went about disposing the body would suggest otherwise.
Well, I don't even know who Anish Kapoor is.
Fair enough.
I know that you've always enjoyed that Midwest coffee.
You've
Is that
been
a
to the
crime?
Midwest.
What's that?
You've been to the Midwest, haven't you?
I have been to the Midwest. Oh, did Anish Kapoor do that bean? That black bean thing? Yes, I have been to the Midwest.
I feel like that's a good place to bury Will Wheaton.
In the Midwest? Like
And if you've been there.
I have been there. I've been there with Will Wheaton's body, but precisely where, I'm not going to say.
Why not?
Because I ain't saying nothing to you cops about where I buried Will Wheaton and where I've been.
You're gonna be in some deep dish after this.
We're not a couple of cubs here, okay?
Okay. You want a confession out of me? I'll give you a confession. I murdered Will Wheaton with bread and I buried him in Chicago. In somewhere that has to do with the bean. Under a bean.
I want you to reflect on that a little more.
The
bean. The Chicago bean.
Yeah.
I buried Chicago bean. Is that the statue? I feel like this audience thinks that I know too many things.
You've been there, done that.
How did I bury him under that bean? I didn't even know much about it.
It's a very large bean. You could bury several Will Wheatons under that bean.
Yeah, I really have never been there.
Well, great job. Great job, Elizabeth. Great job. to
Improv,
Brian,
ladies
Cassie,
and
these
gentlemen.
interrogators. I didn't know about his carb or gluten thing. I would not have chosen the murder weapon to be so appropriate otherwise. Let's get us back to a regular game.
I don't actually know if he has celiac, but
Well,
The
it's a
name, like,
rumor we've
Ethan.
started tonight.
Yeah, exactly. That would be ironical.
you really would.
Oh,
I'm not eating wheat, but my name
I'm not eating Wheaton.
Ah. Hey, look, we've rolled a 12. I feel like all of our rolls have been within the 12 to 15 range, but we're
I
gonna
love this
play And We're Back. And We're Back, which is a game for everyone, unlike the last one I said. And this game, the suggestion that we'll need our beautiful audience to think on is just a word, just a one-word suggestion to get us started.
You're beautiful. It's true. Yeah. We can't see your face. Not much of a
All right, a one-word suggestion for And We're Back. And the way this is going to play out for all of us is we're going to start a scene with two performers on the screen. And then we're going to just quick fire kind of just juggle through a bunch of like midday TV broadcast scenarios. Say you're flipping through the channels on the remote and we just happen to be landing at the exact moment that a show has been coming back from a commercial break with the introduction, and we're back. And based on the suggestion that you'll give us, we'll get things started here with a way to kind of kickstart what the subject of this show will be. And then Our players will just pick up from there. Someone will hear something in the scene that'll spark an idea. They're going to tag somebody out of this scene, step in their place, and start a brand new scene saying, and we're back, and introduce a whole different show based on a subject they've picked up from that scene. We've got some wonderful suggestions rolling in here. With the just as a reminder for what I need to set tonight before I go to bed, our suggestion is humidifier. So this is humidifier. Let's get 2 players up on the screen to get us started with humidifier, and we'll play a game of And We're Back. All right, Cassie, Dave, take it away.
And we're back. Curly hair lovers, if we've got the weather for you. The sun's out, and so is the rain. So curls, you're coming.
Dave, this new product is amazing when it comes to rain and curls. It's been developed by a straight-haired person, but with the intensity of the curls that can survive the rain.
I find it really wild that it's all dry ingredients, and actually the wet ingredients that are in the compound actually come from the atmosphere that we're actually breathing.
And we're back to surviving the rain, where we come up with strategies to survive the next downpour. With me is Cassie. Cassie, I'd like to propose, how about next time it rains, we don't look up with open mouths?
I almost drowned the last time it rained, and I walked out and looked up with an open mouth. So
surviving the rain is the name of the game.
Yes.
That's what we say here.
That is true. I was almost wondering, could we just call in sick?
Check out Cassie. And hello and welcome to the lights are so hot. Are you hot?
What? It's hot.
So hot. These lights are so hot. And this makeup and these lights and this wardrobe, it's so hot. Are you hot?
Hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot in here. I'm sweating.
Could somebody do something? Can they spray water on us? Something? I mean, this is hard. This is really hard to do.
I can't breathe in here anymore.
Kind of a thing. Like, it seemed like an easy job at the time. It's so hot.
Well, tag out Elizabeth. And we're back to ways not to discipline your cat. All right, now.
Sorry about these scars.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. All right, you got to give them respect if you want them to respect you.
One of these is a former pet.
Oh, and the other?
The other is in prison right now, but that's not an animal story.
I figured I asked. But though, speaking of, imprisoning your cat is not an acceptable way to punish them.
Called crating.
That's right.
Tagging out Alfred. And we're back to watching the fish tank.
Now, this is a fascinating one here, Susan, because it has the little treasure chest that opens and then bubbles arise.
That addition to this fish tank, it really sets it.
I think so.
Level.
It adds a certain level of unpredictability. You're waiting in anticipation for the moment the lid arises and the bubbles flow.
And do you feel like the fish, they're swimming with a little extra wiggle in there?
Yes, I think so. I think it provides a little pep in their proverbial step.
Yeah, it almost like they're smiling.
Tag out Cassie. And we're back in to Just Keep Swimming. Today we are talking to Dory. And we want to know, Dory, what has your life been like ever since Nemo's disappearance?
Who's that?
And we're back with Dory.
Oh, hi. Hey,
Hi, Dory.
this is fun. What's this?
You just want to keep swimming? We can just keep swimming.
I love it. Just keep swimming. Just keep
I
swimming.
got Tracy.
Swimming.
And we're back to Do You Remember? So, Maya, do you remember what was his name? The guy who did he was in the Thing. You remember that?
I do. I feel like his name started with like a B. Was there an R? Was it an R?
Maybe a P. He was in it. So he was like
Puxatory Phil. Will he come out this time? Or will I have to fall asleep again, wake up, listen to Sonny and Cher, and find out tomorrow?
I think that tomorrow I'm going to perfect my piano playing skills, if that happens.
I saw a sign in a bar and it said free beer tomorrow.
Well, if we repeat today, then we'll never get the free beer. So
Tagging out Elizabeth. And we're back to long division. So if I take the 3 into the 14,
It's a long story.
and you have to carry it over?
Yeah, and people are very, about this topic. Look, I don't want to make a bad pun, but I hate math. Do you want to just get out of this game and maybe have dinner or something?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Tag out Cassie. And we're back to 76 trombones. So, Count, tell me, what would happen if we only had 75 trombones?
Oh, 75, 74, 73. It's going down. It's going like, but then back up again. And then you never really know, but it's down, then it's up, then it's down, then it's, I'm royalty, right?
Tag out Alfred. And we're back to international sirens. The French siren goes very much like.
Yeah, my dog actually harmonizes with that one better than
Really?
the American sirens. It's got a weird frequency.
It does, and it's just a matter of, it's like, I find that sirens are much more pet friendly over here in America, and in Europe. I mean, I feel for them.
Tag out Maya. And we're back to American Sirens, the show where we discuss drawing sailors to shore via our song.
Come on over. It's really great over here.
It's compelling, isn't it? Yes.
I
We found
find
that
that
sirens are becoming more and more part of drawing tourism to American cities as we draw in sailors and ships at sea to our tourism locations.
now we're back to Lighthouse Talk, where we interview fellow lighthouse keepers. Tracy, tell us about how things have been going in the
Oh, you want me to spill my beans?
yeah. Tell them.
You don't want to mess with the lighthouse keepers. We keep a strict oath of secrecy.
Well, I am here to expose the secret that Our job is
No,
really boring.
oh, you mustn't. Now no one will apply.
We just sit there and do this.
It's true. It's true. The light does all the work.
Yeah, that's not even your real accent, is it?
No, it's not. I went to theater school.
Tag out Tracy. Welcome to the world's most dangerous jobs. Today we are discussing kingfish crab fishing off of the Alaskan coast. So here's my question. Would fishing for queen crabs be any safer or more dangerous because checkmate? Discuss.
I fish for king crab because the king crab tend to snap at you. They tend to just reach out and snap at you.
Ooh.
You know, I
Gotcha.
fish for them and I go to grab them and they say, "Rah," and I say no.
Check out Maya. I'm sorry that I did just snap at you. I'm sorry that I snapped at you.
And that's our game. We've broken Elizabeth. That's our game. We've got time here for one final game for all of us to play. So let me one last time jump over to our trusty die.
So you want to be a wiki, do ya?
Hey, I've can everyone go rent The Lighthouse starring Willem Dafoe. Have yourself a real weird time.
What is it about my steak you don't like?
Alrighty, we got number 6. We're gonna play some CSI Pennsylvania. Alrighty.
Yes.
Get your sunglasses ready, folks. We're gonna play CSI Pennsylvania. This is for all of our performers. And what we'll use here is just words. And you've given me so many beautiful words. I may even go back and use some that we haven't had before, but if anyone has any suggestions for
Is everyone all getting their glasses? Is that why no one's back on?
yeah, that's what I mean. They probably, left them in another room of the house or something, it's
They're out. They're out at the sunglasses store.
yeah, they had to go to the
Sunglasses
mall,
Hut.
to the Sunglass Hut for quick.
Trying them on in the mirror.
All right, we've got some suggestions for nouns. I'm going to go ahead and use some that we've gotten here while more roll in because our viewers have given us so many beautiful options.
Oh, I get to see
Already.
the rest of Alfred's house.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
Let's get, there's Cassie's back and there's Dave's back. Ah, beautiful. All righty. So let's go ahead and we've got some wonderful words here. So let's go ahead and start with seesaw. Get myself ready here. Seesaw is the word. Dave.
Yeah. Apparently the killer was out of balance.
Elizabeth.
Oh, this guy's all trapped up. Looks like he didn't see that. So.
All right, Alfred.
Once we find this killer, we're going to leverage a confession.
Very nice. Very nice. Paper towels is the word. Maya.
I can tell. I can tell who the perp was. I can tell he was brawny.
Alfred.
Looks like we know who the quicker picker-upper was.
Dave.
Killer was in pieces and he pulled off just the right size.
Alfred again.
No viva.
Dave.
It's too bad. He left streaks on the window.
Tracy. Looks like this killer was really on a roll.
Oh!
Kitchen sink. Alfred.
I'm an excellent detective. I don't know. I looked at everything but.
Maya.
I can tell that the perp was a real drain on society.
Elizabeth.
Oh, looks like this guy is kitchen sunk.
Tracy. Ugh, looks like I can finally wash my hands of this case.
Oh,
Alfred.
Guess somebody got disposed.
Dave.
This murder happened in the morning. It was cleaned off by the dawn.
All right. Cigarette. Dave.
We thought we knew who the killer was, but
Maya.
it's just too bad, you know. We didn't get here in the nicotine.
Elizabeth.
I know who the killer is. The fingerprints are a perfect match.
Dave.
give it to me straight. How'd he die? I don't need a filter.
Cassie.
Someone really stepped on his butt.
Alfred.
Alfred.
Apparently, getting killed can be bad for your health.
Dave.
Clearly, this wasn't the intended victim. It was secondhand.
Maya.
The Surgeon General warned us.
Let's go with dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Alfred.
What's the deal with this crime scene? It's a Rex.
Maya.
The perpetrator, yeah, he's real slick. Oil slick. Oil.
Fossil fuel, you know.
Dave.
I guess we'll call him Dedosaurus.
Maya.
You know, I hear that killers like him like to hang around and watch as we try and figure things out. My question to you is, do you think he saw us?
Elizabeth.
Looks like this guy is extinct.
Dave.
Yeah, I guess this guy visited the tar pits for the last time.
Cassie.
This guy's been dead so long, he's nothing but a fossil.
Dave.
This guy don't like confrontations.
Alfred.
We don't know who to consult. So they said to consult Cher. And I'm like, Cher? What would Cher know? And they're like, oh no, try Cher as tops.
Oh, no.
Try Cher as tops.
Dave.
This guy must have been a fan of the Blue Oyster Cult. And now, don't fear the raptor.
Sandpaper. Dave.
Looks like this paper's spent his last day at the beach.
Elizabeth.
Oh boy, this is rough.
Dave.
Looks like this guy's life ran its course.
Elizabeth.
Let me talk to the DA. I think I can smooth things out.
Yeah. Alfred.
Wow, what a crime. Whoever did this must have been buffed.
Dave.
Guy put up a lot of fight. You could tell he had a lot of grit.
Cassie.
This crime seems much bigger. We're just scratching the surface.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, that's our game. That's it. We've just scratched the surface, I know, but our time here has come to an end. Thank you all for those who tuned in live to watch and those who may be watching us after the fact in the comfort of your own time and place of choosing. We so enjoy having you and everyone tune in and support us here at Roll the Dice. We perform the second and fourth Friday. I made it so close. Second and fourth
Tracy,
Friday.
get it right.
Of every month. You can find us right here on our very own YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook as Roll the Dice for more information about us and to keep in touch with us here. We love being able to do this for you. We do this in support of Big Canvas, which is a nonprofit organization located in Omaha, Nebraska. You can find them in beautiful Midtown Omaha, Nebraska, at the Blackstone Theater there. They've got shows there every Friday night starting at 7 p.m. You can find improv and stand up. You can find me performing there live on the third Friday of the month there, with my team, as well as another Roll the Dice member. Josh is on that team with me, and our old friend Ben Webb is there as well. And Cassie. It's basically most of the Omahans that do this stream are on my show there live. So if you'd like to see us with torsos and legs and things, you can go and check us out there.
We have
a lot of fun. Thanks for supporting live comedy, live improv, streaming improv. We bring it here to you wherever you are, wherever you may find us. Thank you so much. We've been Roll the Dice. I've been Tracy.
I'm
Dave.
Elizabeth.
Cassie.
Yeah, we got
Alfred.
it. All right. Thank you all so
Hey,
much.
John Tracy!
Hey, John
Tracy! Woo!